The message that was coming from the mainstream media and from establishment politicians during the second round of the election seemed to be you're either with us or you're against us, as our correspondent Daniel Hawkins explains.
Ni banquier, ni raciste. Neither the banker nor the racist became the slogan of the day at protests across France as voters struggled to choose between the unpalatable and the unacceptable. But Macron or bust was the directive from the majority of key political figures at home and abroad as they endorsed the centrist candidate. Much of the media's stance was also evident. Macron isn't perfect, but the alternative is terrifying.
Marine Le Pen, the rabble-rousing xenophobe.
She's been making her case for months, even years, but much of this country still wants nothing to do with her.
You could run a goat against Marine Le Pen and he'd win.
The message was clear. Any other choice, even a blank ballot or abstention, was tacit compliance with the rise of fascism. Just look at the attacks on Mélenchon. The only major candidate refused to tell his supporters exactly how to vote.
Mr. Mélenchon is totally irresponsible. He doesn't tell his supporters who to vote for, but this way he lets them vote for Le Pen.
So Mélenchon doesn't dare to lend his support to Macron. Well, he doesn't give a damn. His silence is not cool.
Mélenchon's behavior is irresponsible. We must not play with democracy. History will judge.
And with feelings running so high, who would want to be labelled a fascist?
I disagree with all of the ideas of the National Front. The fact that they came second in the first round is incredible. It is very dangerous. It makes me depressed.
Le Pen is a fascist.
I am against the National Front, Le Pen, and hatred, as well as racism and all forms of nationalism.
The Macron or bust campaign reached such levels it was easy for many to think Le Pen's support base was a nationalist hardcore of xenophobes. But her followers saw things differently.
Racist is just a political argument to fight against Marine Le Pen.
We have no proposition, no words to say something racist, anti-Semitic, etc. We have a clear program.
Front National and Marine Le Pen just want to defend their country.
Well, they say we are far-right. We are not far-right. A far-right party would be anti-parliamentarian and anti-democratic. We want democracy and reform of democratic institutions.
The second round was portrayed by some as a choice between cholera and plague. But the tactics used by the political and media establishment appear to have paid off, as voters united for a repeat of the 2002 election, choosing between what they saw as the lesser of two evils. Daniel Hawkins for RT in Paris.